Hi, my name is Armine, and this video is about I can't visualize, or I have trouble visualizing. Both. This video is about both. So there's two things I'm going to cover pretty quickly, briefly. One is that you are working to apply your knowledge of the law of attraction because you understand that what you imagine, what you think about, what you feel about, is what manifests into your daily life. So basically, our lives are a reflection of our thoughts and emotions. Now, some people have a hard time visualizing, and that's normal. And there's a wide range of reasons for this. One is we're just not used to consciously imagining, because imagining, we just kind of see it as, daydream, and we just let thoughts come, and it can be challenging. It can be definitely very challenging to now consciously say, okay, I'm going to think about this and I'm going to feel this way. It's something new to you, but it can be done. It takes persistence, it takes perseverance. Some people don't visualize in images as much, and they maybe connect more with sounds and touch, and that's great too. It's the same thing. Now, the other scenario is aphantasia, which is when people don't think in images, because most people, when we imagine something, we imagine the image, and that's why we call it imagination or visualization. Now, the question here is, does this mean that the law of attraction doesn't apply for people who have aphantasia? Or how can you create your own reality if you can't even see anything in your mind? That you can reconstruct images, so you know what a dog looks like. If you can reconstruct it, but when you think of dog, you don't automatically have an image of a dog popping up in your mind. So how does law of attraction work? How can you visualize to consciously manifest what you want if you have aphantasia? Again, this is not a large percent of the population who experiences this, but large enough that I've seen many people online say that they have it, and not on my channel. Only a couple on my channel have spoken about it, saying that they have it. But when I looked it up and did research, there are a lot of people, maybe a small percent, but a lot of people come out and say that no, it's not just difficult for me to visualize. I really don't think in images. It's not natural for me. It's just not the way my brain works. The law of attraction applies always, and the thing here is that whoever and whenever it was given the name visualization or imagination, it's because clearly the people who gave that name did think in images. They didn't have aphantasia. So it's not really the image in your mind that's attracting your life experiences, it's the feeling and the thought of it. So if you can think about what you think about what you want, if you think about what you don't want and you think about what you want, if you can discern between the two, then you can consciously create, you are consciously creating your experiences, and you are creating your experiences, and you can certainly consciously create them. Does it have to be through imagery in your mind? Imagery will have its place because you can reconstruct images in your mind. It will be part of the process, but it's not the main thing. You don't have to have the image of what you want pop up in your mind right away. You don't have to have it pop up at all, because as long as you have an emotional tie to something, then you can feel it real. And that is, although it sounds contradictory, that is your imagination. It was named imagination. It was given the name visualization because, again, most people thought, okay, well, what we think is that image pops in our mind, and it's that image that we're holding. That's what imagination is. But what imagination and visualization truly is the experience of living things in your mind. mentally, vibrationally, before it manifests physically. So if you have trouble visualizing, if you cannot visualize as most people speak of visualization, it's okay, because if you're on this earth, if you are having a life experience, then you are creating through your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, and the actual seeing visual images in your mind is not as important. It's a part of it, and the only reason people say visualize with images, and that it's important to visualize with images, is because most people are triggered by images, and they feel emotions tied to images, and you don't need to have your mind function the way anybody else does in order to really understand and apply the natural laws, and to consciously, deliberately create the experiences you want. Okay, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment below. If you like this video, please click like, and subscribe to watch future videos. Thank you.